Client-server architecture. Client-server architecture is a computing model where tasks are distributed between service providers, known as servers, and service requesters, known as clients. This architecture is commonly used in networked environment, allowing clients to access resources and services provided by the servers. And to be true, if you see any web application wherever we are accessing the application through client, for example Chrome, right? This is client server architecture only, because in that case client will be the Chrome, that, and then whatever requests are coming to the server is responding with the proper response. So this is also one of the example of client and server architecture. Benefits of client-server architecture. Centralized control simplifies administration and maintenance as resources are managed from a central location. Scalable solution, easy to scale both horizontally, and we can add more servers to it, and vertically we can upgrade the existing server. We can increase the RAM, increase the CPU, etc. to accommodate growing user demands. Efficient resources. Enable efficient use of resources by allowing multiple clients to share server capabilities. And enhanced security. Servers can implement robust security measure, ensuring that sensitive data is protected. Let's see the use cases. Like I said, any web application. Most web applications operate on a client-server model. Their web browsers acts as client and web servers deliver content. Simple example. Database systems. In database applications, clients send queries to database servers. For example, SQL based queries, we have get query, fetch query, update query, all those queries, right? Which process the requests and return results. Email services. Email clients connect to email servers to send and receive messages, right? So example, Outlook is one of the email client. Okay, this architecture is foundational to modern computing, providing a structured approach for building scalable, maintainable, and efficient system that support a wide range of application across various industries. Because before this client-server architecture, it means everything, including the user experience as well as the business logic, the calculation, etc., used to happen on the same system, right? And then this cloud computing concept came into picture. That's why we need this client server architecture, that even if it is a distributed system, we need this calculation, the business calculation, the whatever calculation is happening, which is happening through server, we want to distribute it, we want to segregate it from the client. And that is why it is this concept came, this architecture came, client server architecture.